So then we talked about the misconceptions in walking with God. The biggest misconception is being a people pleaser. Solomon, King Solomon, wisest king that ever exists, the son of David. David had a heart after God, loved the Lord, believed, had an ultimate faith in the Most High. And his son was blessed with wisdom, so he can be an excellent ruler. Was commissioned to build the tabernacle, the first tabernacle, a great home for the Lord. And with all his excellency, his wisdom and understanding and wealth, he accumulated, he stopped walking with God. He started walking with people. He had hundreds of wives from all the countries that the Most High clearly say, don't go into these countries. Why? Because they're going to turn you to their gods. And that's exactly what happened to the mighty King Solomon. And with that, the kingdom has never been the same. The kingdom of Israel, the 12 tribes, start falling apart. It's split into two sections, a northern kingdom, a southern kingdom. The whole northern kingdom got blown away because they continued to follow the pattern that Solomon laid out to not walk with God. And then the southern kingdom eventually wasn't too far behind. So with all that being said, my son, the misconceptions in walking with God. So you can't be lukewarm, and you can't do things to benefit yourself, your selfish desires of having relationships with people, where like Solomon had all the wives. You can't have a bunch of friends, whether it be girlfriends, guy friends, co-workers, neighbors, anybody that's asking you to co-sign with them to do something to disrespect the Most High. That's a misconception. A lot of I fell victim to. I'm doing this. I don't want to make nobody mad. I don't want to start no strife. I want to keep the peace. Although the Messiah said he come not in peace, but to break up some relationships, to put adversity between mother and daughter, father and son, sisters and brothers, and in the house. Your very house is going to be some division if you're doing this thing right. Because we're going to look at light and darkness. They don't go together. Can two walk together? If they disagree? No. That's how we opened up. And that's how this thing closes out. Y'all both have two different gods. If your God, if your father is God, and your friend or the other person you're dealing with, father, is Satan, the parents are going to be at odds with each other. So we are going to be at odds with each other. It's going to be a lot of strife, a lot of confusion, even with co-workers. Sometimes you have to make that executive decision. Now, this job will not let me keep the Sabbath, and there's nothing, there's alternative jobs available. Okay, what's more important? This job stability or walking stable with the Most High? Only you can answer that question. Only I can answer that question for me. We all got to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. Messiah truly was necessary and relevant. The last thing I talked about